we won't really get a sense of this until the ballots are all counted. Margaret, while we've got you here, I want to turn to your congressional race down your way. You know, we've said on this show, as most media vehicles have, that the one competitive congressional district in Georgia is down there in the second, where Sanford Bishop, after 30 years in the House, is facing a pretty good challenger on the Republican side with new district lines. And I keep getting pushback from people down your way who say, wait a minute, Buddy Carter, the Republican incumbent, has a pretty good challenge on his hands from the Democrat Wade Herring. Give us your take on that first district race and how it's unfolding.
Yeah, the conventional wisdom shows that the first district, as it's been gerrymandered yet again, is safely Republican, quote unquote, safely Republican. But because Republicans have their own tribal differences right now in Georgia, I'm just not sure that I believe that conventional wisdom, in large part because the quality of the candidate that Representative Carter is coming up against is pretty strong. And there's been a lot of political strategy behind Wade Herring's campaign. He's gotten this really, really important, I think, tie-up now between the Reverend Warnock's campaign and his own. There's a big, strategic push to bring out voters who might be Republican but are going to vote for Warnock, as well as people, that same group of people are probably going to try to cross over and vote for Wade Herring as their congressional representative as well. Buddy Carter has a lot of mixed reviews within the Republican establishment and Republican base throughout coastal Georgia, in large part because of his actions on January 6th to vote against the ratification of the Electoral College votes. But as our incumbent now over his four-term incumbency, he's also sort of narrowed his outreach to his base rather than constituents across our congressional district. And I think there's a little bit of a backlash building against him. He's also taking this campaign pretty lightly. There's not very many campaign events. There seems to be a certain sense of comfort among him and his team about having this in the bag. And so, there might be an electoral surprise here, but the real important issues to watch is the quality of the candidate in Wade Herring, the strategy that he has with the very amazing and very powerful Warnock campaign, and really he's been able to really tie up partnerships with the Democratic Get Out the Vote campaign. So if turnout's high, I think Wade Herring has a good chance.
We should point out Wade Herring is an attorney with a law firm down there. They got big clients, among them Gulfstream, so he is no small-time country lawyer, I guess it's safe to say. So we'll watch how that race